Good morning, beautiful day, nice and crisp. At my favorite store, Lowe's, buying all these knick-knack items. 350 bucks that I spent or invested, however you want to look at it. I look at it as an investment. You see, the employee looks at how much they're getting paid per hour. They're always trying to get paid. They want to get a paycheck. It's about hourly rates. It's about getting paid, to get a paycheck, steady paycheck. I want guaranteed money, income coming in. I trade my time for money. An investor takes money and trades it for money. I took money, bought materials, because money is not valuable until you use it. I used it, bought the materials, and that I invested into the real estate. And in turn, the real estate produces money. I never look at the time. I never look at the money. I never look at trying to get a paycheck. I haven't cut myself a paycheck since 2016. My assets produce income. I reinvest it back into the business. I live off that income. I live off the cash flow. I sell it. I get a nice little bump after the sale, after it appreciates, add value adds, things like that, and drives the appreciation up on the asset. And I never cut myself a paycheck. And that was a hard concept for me to learn, where I don't trade time for money. I trade money for money. So the assets produce the money. I inject the money into the assets, and that multiplies. And that's the greatest skill that a lot of people are missing, is they know how to trade time for money and get their paycheck. All right. They know how to invest and wait for retirement. But the number one biggest skill you need is learn how to take the money and let it multiply money. So this is a prime example of taking 350 bucks of all this stuff that I bought here, paint and all that stuff. I use the money and I inject that back into the business, back into the real estate, that multiplies little babies money for hundreds and hundreds of years. That asset will outlive me. That asset will support other generations after me. That asset's not going away. That you can't replace that asset. You can't build another asset over there for that price. You can't displace that asset. There is no other place to build in that area. It's a great neighborhood, walkable score. Everything's appreciation and value. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful investment. And that's how you multiply your money with money. I never worry about the money. I never worry about getting the paycheck end of the week. I know that the asset's going to cash flow. I live off that cash flow, and I'm able to pay the bills, and I ride it out for years and years and years while it appreciates. And then I refinance, take a nice big chunk of money out, have zero money in the deal, and it still cash flows. Take that money out and I go buy more real estate. That's how the wealthy get wealthy, guys. If you don't learn this game, you're gonna forever be slaving for the paycheck. Okay, and you need to ask yourself, what happens if you cannot work anymore? Will your investments pay you cash flow every month to support your quality of living right now? If you could not work anymore right now, zero, no more work, period. And would your assets pay you? I'm not talking about your retirement insurance plans and all that stuff. Could it sustain you for the next 20, 30 years? Can it do that? Okay, 99% of the people can't even do that. I couldn't do that. Okay, that's why a lot of people live in paycheck to paycheck, because they don't understand how to multiply money with money. Once you start spending money and using money like that, the whole game changes. Okay, your whole mindset changes. You start seeing opportunities. You're not worrying about the money. You're not looking for the paycheck. You know that the investments, your business that you're investing in, will produce cash flow because you already did your homework. You know it's a sure thing. It's a safe investment, right? And you know it's going to cash flow. It's not gonna fall apart. And even if you can't work it, it will still continue to cash flow. Okay, even if you put money into it, you put time into it, it will still cash flow. It will still do its thing. All right, and that's the greatest investment of all. And the bonus is the tax benefits. Okay, crypto doesn't pay you, give you tax benefits. Your 401k doesn't give you tax benefits. Yes, deferred taxes, but when you take the money out, you paying taxes, bro. Okay, buying and selling stock, short-term stuff, you're getting hit 30% of tax gains. All right. You know, there's no asset in the world that gives you tax benefits and consistent cash flow every month. Nothing else gives you that besides real estate. That's why it's the greatest investment in the world. Hope this helps you guys. Get after it. Get your finance together. You can do it. I can do it. If I can go from 2015 broke as hell to multi-million-dollar portfolio, there's no reason why you can't do it. Okay, you're gonna have to change your thinking, new work ethic, beat the sun up, goals, vision, never scale down, scale up. And don't take no for an answer. Find a way. There's so many ways to get the job done and to accomplish your goals. It's not just one way. There's so many ways, but you gotta be relentless. That's what it takes. I love you guys. Live free, live amazingly.